with wanting assistance in a lawyer to help her fight the grandfather in her situation. So she wanted, everyone to assist her in that. Let's see, I've got so much stuff written down. So she's constantly going on and on about me and just everything surrounding me. Meanwhile, she has this boyfriend, or did have this boyfriend, Andrew Kowalski, who is, so she's married, by the way, she's married. And she was cheating on her husband, this guy Andrew Kowalski, who was in jail for being a sex offender and a pedophile, and she was cheating on her husband with him just a few months ago, and the only reason why she separated or stopped seeing him was because he went back to jail for violating what he had done. So that is insane to me. Why? I mean, you know that he's a sex offender, you know he's a pedophile, and you're bringing him around your children. That is just absolutely disgusting. Or even just associating with him. Even associating, I don't even care if you're dating with. No, you shouldn't even be associating. Forget about dating. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. I mean, I have infinite amount of text messages of her doing Xanax and drinking, and the feeling of it being so good that she doesn't want to stop, and she's not going to stop, and just on and on and on. Apparently, she does Suboxone, and sells it as well. Let's see, what else? She's in PA, so, weed isn't legal in PA. And so she's doing that as well. She doesn't have her own medical marijuana card. Sawyer, I believe it's Sawyer's father who passed away. Because she has 5 children, one child who passed away. We'll get to that one in a second. So she's getting survivor benefits right now for her son's getting it because his dad died, but she's remarried, and per Social Security's rule, you're supposed to notify them that you've gotten remarried and those benefits get terminated. And so right now she's defrauding Social Security. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about this girl, Michelle. Her original story was similar to mine. And now she wants to spend all day, all night, all of her time just doxing me. And it's insane to me. I don't know how she finds the time. I've been spending all of my time getting ready for this hearing coming up, and she's got 4 kids. I've got 1. I don't have time with 1. How does she have time with 4 to do all of these videos? So it's beyond me. So let's see what else. She's in Elk County, PA. So if you guys want to look her up, because everybody's just pointing fingers. You can also go to Justice for Andy. It's down in my link, Justice for Andy. So it gives that page that's not my page, but someone else has created a variety of videos surrounding her, and that also has documentation, and it's all there, all the information. And so she's also she's got all these alleged stalkers. And she recently went to the police station to report on one. But right before that, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that before, she made a video about me going to the police station and wanting the cyberbullying to stop surrounding myself. So it's not okay for me to request for cyberbullying to stop, but she can do it. I I don't even get it. What's a PPO? You mean a restraining order? Is that what you guys call it in your state? So, like, I don't have time to go get a restraining order against somebody. I mean, I'm already working on a restraining order since October with the lawyer on my case, you know, harassing myself and my daughter. So, no, that's more important to me than doing that. And, you know, to get a protective order, something I don't know how. I know in Jersey, and I don't know how that would work because it would be across state lines. I don't know if that would be federal. I don't know. It's not something I'm doing. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, so this girl is literally doing all of these awful things. Her kids are getting pinworms, and I didn't even know what that was. And it's apparently I'm not even going to say it. It's just too gross. I can't even. It's just too gross for me to even talk about. Google it if you want to know. But again, you can look her up. Unfortunately, I wouldn't align myself with her. I'm not going to align myself with anybody that I don't stand by their beliefs or their actions. And I don't like that I'm doing this video right now. I really don't. Or this live right now. I have not been speaking about my everything. I don't even read Reddit. I have not been speaking about the things that are on Reddit. I have not been reading about it. I know it's out there. It gets sent to me. So I get all that information of what people are alleging and everything, but I'm not going to let it get to me, so I'm not going to read it. But it's not okay for everyone to do stuff like that. And I know this particular person. I don't know her personally. I choose not to know her personally. But I do know factual information surrounding her. And there's documentation on Justice for Andy, at Justice for Andy, surrounding everything that she's been doing. So you can go ahead and look that up, and I would encourage you to, because, you know, I'm here to tell a story. I just wanted to tell a story. That's it. I didn't want to bring all these other people involved, like TTA and all that, and it blows my mind. And here is the most disturbing thing of all. So she has a 5th child. And that 5th child, Nash, was an infant. And the coroner deemed him dying of SIDS. However, she has admitted that she was too tired to feed him. That she propped him up on a comforter and prop the bottle up, I guess, so he could be fed via the comforter. And if any of you have had children, or, you know, they're not supposed to have comforters or fluffy things around them. They're supposed to be on a flat surface. And so she went to sleep. She was too tired, and when she woke up, he was dead. He was dead. So she has a dead child as a result of her own actions. She's been covering it up. She doesn't want to get in trouble for it. And I have to speak the truth. You know, everyone wants to speak their alleged truth about me, and it's not. There's so much that is not true. And so I'm sorry, this is not what I wanted to be doing, and I'm taking a break from doing all my legal stuff. That's where all my time and energy has been put into, not making videos. Like, sorry, videos that have been going up are a result of exhibits that are going up for my case. May or may not be, but things that I'm putting together on my computer. So that's why those videos are going up. And it's also documentation of things that I've been saying in the past. Or this entire time I've been saying. But again, I would encourage you to go to at Justice for Andy and look at all that documentation. I've received all the text message, not all, a lot of text messages, her admitting these things, stating these things, and I have, I don't intend in putting them up. I'm not about that. But I would ask you kindly to stop. I'm not sorry that I didn't want to align myself with you. But it needs to stop. The doxing needs to stop. It's not okay. Now that, some of my doxers are now, getting hate, they're going to file police reports. So it's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for me to do it. It's not okay for me to protect myself and my family. So I don't really understand. Who are we talking about? We're talking about this girl, Michelle Aiello, who has just been obsessed with my story from the beginning. She apparently, I guess I'm like the OG of throwing up videos of grandparents ripping their child out of their car. That's what Beth calls me. And then this girl, she did the same thing. I think it was about 2 years later. But I put my story on TikTok. I took it down. Then she put all her stuff on TikTok. And she, I guess, makes a good amount of money. People, send her money. And, she also still has the GoFundMe from 2 years ago originally up. It's still up. So, I don't know why, like I said, there was a GoFundMe put up that I was not comfortable putting up, and I was encouraged to do so by TTA. And that is down. But this is still up, and her situation is, like I said, she is a result of her baby dying because she was too lazy I don't know if it was laziness. I don't know if it was she was hungover. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't know the specifics of why she did what she did. But she admitted to doing that and how her child died as a result. If you guys want to look this up, you can go to, I'm going to say this, I'm sorry it's not in my thing, I couldn't fit it, but ujsportal.pacourts.us if you want to pull up, all the documents and records and everything. She's got wiretapping charges. She stole from Walmart I don't know how many times. Just an insane amount of things. So again, I would ask you, Michelle, to please stop, which I'm sure me doing this live she's not. And but I'm not gonna make videos. I'm not gonna waste my time making videos. This is a waste of time enough for me. But it needs to stop. Everyone needs to just stand down and just be calm. Someone has a right to tell their story. Yes, everyone has their First Amendment right to speak and your opinion and everything, but you don't have the right to just create stories and create things like that. So all the information that is going around about me, you not me or anybody else. So, unfortunately, moving forward, if this is the way it's going to be, I'm going to have to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't enjoy doing this. This is, again, a waste of my time. I need to be focusing on my exhibits and everything for my hearing coming up. That is where my time has been going. That is where all of my time has been going. And I'm sorry I haven't been reading your comments. I'm your favorite TikTok creator. Well, thank you. And I really hope that once we get past this court hearing with the landlord, that I'll have time to make more videos. But again, I just want to go back to work. I just want to, us to have a calm, life. You can have a calm life and be on social media at the same time. I don't understand the drama. Everyone else is drumming up the drama. And I have a good idea of, where it started from. And it seems like, I can't state for certain that it started from bio. I can't state that for certain. I can't state for certain that it started with the lawyer. I can't. But here's a perfect example. This girl, Michelle Aiello, she, because she didn't get what she wanted, because I didn't align myself with her, so she didn't get followers, because something about making money on TikTok or whatever. And it's just go take care of your kids and go be, I don't know, what are your kids? Do your kids play sports? Are you involved? I don't know. I'm room mom, cheer mom. That's what I love doing. That is seriously where my heart and soul is at. And why don't you go spend your time doing something constructive? Unfortunately, my constructive time has to be, spent on this stinking thing to resolve our situation. But yeah, go check her out. You can check out at Justice for Andy to get the background and information. Again, I'm going to say it out loud, ujsportal.pacourts.us if you want to pull the documents surrounding it. But I'm not going to sit back and be doxxed anymore. I'm not going to go running to the police station crying either. What is that? Go. But it has to stop. And if I need to do something, I will. I don't know what. That's not on my to-do list right now. I have to take care of these documents for court. I know, it reminds you of high school. Thank you, Radiantly. It's seriously, TikTok is high school, but on some serious, some serious stuff. I mean, I don't even know where to tell you. I wasn't really, I had a small tiny account that I had created for Haley because she wanted, her YouTube page, so I was trying to work on that, but it's just really time consuming as you're trying to put everything together for work and looking for a job and really trying to fix this situation. This girl Michelle Aiello, she has been evicted from her home, and she has she owes her past landlord money, and she has I can't even think of the word right now, orders against her for said monies. I have someone coming to my hearing from the Division of Consumer Affairs here in New Jersey to support and to testify to payments that are made and the legality surrounding what happened to me. So again, this is where it's at. My time is spent fixing everything that's going on. It's not something that I ever anticipated to happen, and I would appreciate for you doctors to stop. I will unfortunately probably have to do something about it at some point. But again, go check out at Justice for Andy. And yeah, judgments. She has judgments out. Sorry, yeah. It's judgments. I'm like orders. Yeah. No, she has judgments out against her. So, yeah, I mean, it's appalling, the amount of information and things that she has done, and yet she turns around and points fingers at me. And I just wanted to get in here and tell my story, because what happened was not right, in my opinion. And that's that. That's why I got on. And so I don't know how much longer I'm really gonna stay on here, because again, if you weren't already on, you haven't heard all of it. So, but yeah, the doxers need to stop, and this girl Michelle needs to stand down. Don't point fingers don't point a finger when four can point back at you. So, yeah. All right, so I am going to, with that, I'm going to jump off, because I am, like I said, I feel like this is a huge waste of time, but at the same time, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. If I have to get some information out there, then I'll do it. I don't want to do it. It's not enjoyable for me, but I need to focus my time on the important things. And so, therefore, I am going to jump off, and it can really affect people's lives. Praying for you and your sweet daughter. Take care. Thank you. I appreciate that. You tell them, Mama. Yes. Thank you, Poppy. Poppy Monkey. I hope I'm saying that right. So, yeah, I'm just doing what I feel is right. I feel as we were wronged. Maybe a lot of you don't have that opinion. That's fine, but that's no reason to do what you're doing. You know, when I put up my original video 4 years ago, I did include, grandma's name, bio's name, and everything. I'm not including that now. I just want to tell my story. My story. And, you guys have found their names, doxed their names, whatever. I can't control that. I'd ask you to stop doxing everybody. Like, I'm speaking about my situation and public record. And so, again, I encourage everyone to go to it's Justice for Andy. Go check that out. That's a fun little drama to spend your time on, if you're going to spend your time here on TikTok, is watching those videos. They're very entertaining and disturbing at the same time. And they'll start to really shed light on the type of people that are doxing me. So, yeah. Usually when someone's saying something about them, about someone else, they're deflecting. And it appears to be, per court documents, seems to be the case. So, with that, yeah, if you guys want to go down a rabbit hole, like I know you guys enjoy doing that, that's a fun, don't you get off. Oh my goodness, it's driving me nuts. So spend your time going that rabbit hole. Justice for Andy. That'll take up a good amount of your time until I have time to put videos up again of everything that's going on, because again, my focus needs to be getting this court hearing done, getting us out of this hotel, okay, and getting us into a beautiful place, okay, and having a beautiful life. And that's all that I want. And if Haley wants to Haley, wants to be on YouTube, I'm trying to make that happen for her. I love her. I just want, I want what's best for her. I want her, that's her dream. She has a dream. How are the kitties? Kitties are doing good. They're snuggling together right now. They're so weird. They'll like bite and then they'll like clean each other and love each other. I'm like, you guys are weird. But so yeah. Yeah, we're still living in the hotel. Yeah. Because of stuff that the lawyer did with me, when everything got moved to another county, when you move cases to another county, it takes a good amount of time, and especially when you add in the holidays to that, it's a lot. And so therefore, that's why it took way more time than anybody ever anticipated. And so yeah, any videos I'm putting up are most likely evidence or just stuff that I have on the attorney or from court hearing stuff that was said that speaks to my what I've been speaking about for quite some time in regards to the landlord and all of that. But yeah, go check out Justice for Andy. A great rabbit hole for you to go down. Isn't she too young for YouTube? There's like people, there are tons of kids on YouTube. Like, who's that little kid? He was one of the first. He was Chinese and he did all the unboxing and stuff. Ryan's World, that's what it is. So, no, she's not too young to have videos on Andy or on YouTube. Go to Justice for Andy. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for this evening. And I love you guys. For my supporters, thank you for supporting me, and for the hate that you get. I know you get direct messages from my haters. I'm sorry, and I don't want that to happen, but obviously I can't control that. But thank you for your support. Thank you for all of your emails or messages. I try to read them. Very encouraging, and make me feel, bring some light to my day. So yeah, so again, Justice for Andy, guys. I'm gonna go back to doing what I've got to get done, and you guys have a great night. All right, bye-bye.